Hey everyone, this is Jen over at jenscrappypages.blogspot.com, and today I have this really cute project to share with you that holds Ghirardelli chocolate squares inside of it. Yum! I think it's so cute. I was actually online looking for a little holder to put tea bags in. And of course I went down that rabbit hole, you know, on YouTube, and I ended up running across the tutorial for this one. So I thought I'd give it a try and make it. So inside has these cute little holders. It fits perfectly your little chocolate squares, and it actually also fits because I wanted to see, you kind of have to fold them a little bit. But you can also use it, if you would like, to hold tea bags. So either way it works. All right, so let's get to it and I'll stop talking. So the supplies that you're gonna need for this, I used this metallic ribbon. It's a 3/8 of an inch metallic ribbon, and it comes in a pack of two, a silver and a gold, and it is free with a $50 purchase through the Celebration catalog. So I wish you could like feel this in person because it's just really soft and pliable. So I used that. Chocolate chip ink, just a tad of Whisper White Baker's Twine, the Frozen Treats Framelits dies that's in the Occasions catalog. And these are the dies over here that I used for this particular project. Now, my saying, my happy birthday, I got from the Sunshine Sayings, but I decided today not to use that. And so I'm just gonna use this for you in the jar of love. Basically just something small enough to be able to fit on top of this little ice cream bowl. So, and then for paper, we are using a 3.5 by 5 3/4 Pool Party cardstock, two 3 by 4.5, two Whisper White 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, two Tasty Treats Designer Series paper from the Occasions catalog. And that's going to be 1 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then we're just going to need all these scraps. And just for time's sake, I went ahead and pre-cut all of these so you didn't have to watch me run it through the Big Shot 5,000 times. So I used just a scrap of chocolate chip, a scrap of the Designer Series paper, the Tasty Treats, Watermelon Wonder, Pool Party, Peekaboo Peach, and this one I think is crumb cake, but it might not be. So if it isn't, I'll put it on there on the video itself. Okay, so why don't we start with the two Whisper White first. And I am gonna run the Big Shot. Oh, I forgot, we also used the embossing folder from the Occasions catalog, the hexagons. I love this embossing folder and I use it so much. So, all right, let's get to it. I can talk, I guess, as I'm embossing. I just love that. And we're just gonna set those aside for now. So let's get my handy dandy paper trimmer / aka scoring thing. I know, one of these days I'll get the Simply Scored scoring tool, but for now this works. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to, oh here, I'll show you this template quick. I'm just getting ahead of myself today. I'm so excited to get started on this. This one, the 3.5 by 5 3/4, we're going to score at 2.5 and 2.5. So I'll show you, we'll flip it. And then here's the other little template for the inside part that we're going to be using. So let's get this. So 2.5, and then we're just going to flip it over and we're going to score it at 2.5 again. And then we'll just score that quick with my bone folder. And then we're going to take the smaller one, the 3 by 4.5. And this one we're going to score at 3/8 of an inch and then 3/4. So 1, 2, 3/8 right here, right? Let me get this right. 1, 2, right there. I started a video earlier and had it completely messed up, so I had to start all over again. And then 3/4 of an inch. And then you're just going to flip it and you're going to do the same on this side. So 1, 2, 3/8, and then 3/4. And then you're going to turn it to the portrait side and you're going to score it at 2 inches. Excuse me, 2 and 3/8. Set that aside. I already had one made up somewhere around here. Okay, so we're just gonna fold these up with the bone folder. Then what you're gonna do with this one is you're going to cut up here and then up on this one. This one's going to come completely off. You don't need that one there. And this one we're just going to take off this bottom portion. And then I ended up just kind of trimming away the edges of that to make it a little bit easier. So again, you're going to do it on the opposite side. Okay. I used my fast fuse for this one, and I'm just going to go along, go along that edge, and then go along this edge with it. And then you're going to come down at the bottom here. And then this is all going to just fold in here. So your little flaps are going to come in. And this piece is going to come up like so. Like that. And that's going to fold in. And then you're going to come up here. So that's what that looks like. And I keep doing this, and I keep telling myself that I'm not going to do it. And for some reason, I keep doing it. But I'll tell you, we need to put this on. So just put a little bit of adhesive on there. That's what I get for trying to do something fast. Okay. So that's going to go just like so towards kind of the center of that. And then you're going to take, I used a 3/4 of an inch punch with this one. Just punch out in about the center. Like that. And then we're going to set this piece aside. We're going to take your first piece that we scored. So I'm just going to lay that across here evenly. And then we're going to put this on over the top of it. There. Like so. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here, and you want the notched edge to go in towards the center. So we're going to basically just center this on here, And then I'm just going to take my little bone folder and kind of push that in. And then by magic, I happen to have another one made. So I'm going to throw that on here. So there's that, and we're just going to set that piece aside then. And I'm going to pull out all my little pieces. So we're going to take this and we're going to put your little, I think I'm just going to use my glue pen to put that on. It's just going to go at the top here of this. And then to put the confetti on, I just kind of picked a few places that I wanted to put it and put maybe one down here. Okay. Then hopefully my tweezers will pick these up. Okay, put there. All right, got that confetti on. Whew! Oh my goodness. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna take just a little bit of adhesive. You could probably put it on the front of this little guy. And on this one too. And these are just going to go kind of back behind the Yep. So this will go on here. Like so. And I just put it down so you didn't see that part. And then this is going to go on behind that, like so. And then that we're going to put on like that. And then I'm going to adhere this on. And you could just use that without putting any designer paper on it. But I don't know, I kind of liked the texture that this gave. But this was a little flimsy, so I felt like by putting this on top of that cardstock that it gave a little bit more stability. Stability? Yeah. Did you ever say a word and it just doesn't sound right? All right, now we're going to get some dimensional elements. Just put it here. Oh, did you notice my new brown background? My husband was helping me try to figure out my lighting and coloring, and we decided that the white was too stark, and then I tried the wood grain, and that just didn't look right either. It still felt like it was too bright. So hopefully this one you like. And you know, you think I would learn after a while to not put any dimensional elements on before I stamp. You think I would learn. I don't know how long I've been doing this. Too long to keep doing it this way. So we're just going to stamp up our little For You and put it. Yay, it worked. Woo! I always get so nervous that it's not going to. All right, now I'm just going to kind of put this centered in here. And then I really did put this on on first on purpose because whenever I'm putting twine on something or tying a bow, I kind of like stability in what I'm working on. So, and that kind of just helps having it already taped down to this. So we're just going to wrap this around here. That'll work. Just trim it down. And then you'll put your little chocolate, or I guess we can put the tea bag in. Got another one over here. Close it up. Tie it in a pretty bow. And that's it. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Oh, and I did not use any Wink of Stella. Are you proud of me? Okay, so there you go. You could have a birthday for you, for a friend, whatever you want to send them to, or send them as, or give them as. So if you would like to head over to my blog, jenscrappypages.blogspot.com, and leave a comment, and I will draw for someone to have one of these sent to them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.